Hey, Tracy.
Good
What's up, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm so happy it's first time in Tulsa at our conference here. I'm glad to see you. And this engine looks really impressive. But the quantum is I am not a genius for the high technology. I'm a low tech guy. I don't know what kind of confidence it has about the structure itself. So I want you to tell us a little bit about Intellicene and what you're so interested for the casino.
I appreciate that. First of all, the show's been great. A lot of great people and contacts, incredible information. We appreciate you hosting it. It makes us amazing. We're in Tulsa. What we're showing here is our Senate Congress for Security Information Manager. What he does is he represents multiple what we call disparate systems. And really any VMS, any access control, burglar, fire alarm, or table game analytics, and any system brings it into a unified platform. So if you have something happen in the casino, like the doors forced open, it brings you the alarm. It allows you to see what it is and the camera associated, even if the camera is not specifically part of the access control. So it takes all these systems that people have to manage individually, and it brings it into a unified platform. So you really know situational awareness in your casino or your tribal gaming center or anywhere. It allows all that information coming into a unified platform. And then if you know that event is actually an alarm, so that door forced open is somebody that kicked the system, the door open, right? If you're able to dispatch a person to that incident, and we know where that incident is because of the map and the geolocation. That is impressive. We say that way, it really helps with the operator's fatigue because they're looking at one platform and all these things come in instead of have to go to one system for an access control and go and then go look at the camera. Well, was that what happened there or a burglar alarm? We're able to run all those systems in and unified it.
Just to stay with our antenna analytics, it comes up, it works on that too.
We do replace on that. We're really excited about Insight. Insight is our new neural network analytic platform. And what it actually does is it thinks. A lot of people talk about AI, but this is true knowledge. In other words, it learns in existing cameras, a bunch of new cameras. Under existing cameras, it learns the environment, and it can tell you about unusual behavior. So if somebody's drunk, if somebody's drunk and it knows that person is moving unusually, I can send an alert. You can see the further question is on the map. You could see what's happening and go, somebody needs to go help this person, right? Or if you usually if there's a smoke or a fire somewhere, somebody dropped a cigarette out or something, and all of a sudden you can know, hey, that's not normal. Having a cigarette on the floor is not normal. Alert. Where is it on the map? Send the right person. We can also do specific events. So, for an example, if a dealer's hands go over the table, we can send an alert because that's something that's worthy of it, right?
Okay, I really see that just as a multifaceted tool, so to speak. Thank you very much.
Thank you again. Great show. We really appreciate it.
And good luck to Intellicene. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks.